Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ enjoy. Until I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Right. Okay. It is well. Thank you for that. Ọlọ́run kúkú ṣàánú wa. Mojísọ́lá ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ máa ń ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ gbogbo ilé ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ panelist. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Wùmí ti parọ́ gan-an, ó ti parọ́ gan-an, but the only thing tèmi kàn rí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí God's protection sọ ni pé kí ìyá Primeboy kó jáde. Bóyá tí ìyá Primeboy bá jáde, wọ́n máa lè sọ pé ọmọ àwọn ò tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sílé padà. Because tó bá tí ọ̀rọ̀ ìbádé court gan, wọ́n sì máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ àdúrà padà again ni pé how did you know that Primeboy was the one that killed your brother? How did you know that Primeboy was the one that killed your brother? Tó bá ti lè fún wọn ní answer tàbí evidence tó ń lọ sọ pé síwá ìlú sọ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n ni o wọ́n máa gbá ẹ mọ́ géètì ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ni because I don't know tí anege ní ẹ̀wọ̀n dẹ̀ ń tú kedere òun ni pé nọ́ọ̀sì náà ó yẹ kó jáde kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìsinyìí o nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ó jókòó sínú ilé kò sọ̀rọ̀ o tó bá yá nísìnyí tó bá tọ́mọ̀rọ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì ìyá àwọn bọ́ta á máa ní ẹjọ́ o ẹ̀yin ará Nàìjíríà ẹ gbà mí o ẹ ṣe kíní kan o ẹ ṣe gbákan ẹ ṣàwó kan o tí ìyá Yorùbá ti bọ́ta nísìnyí kó gbàgbé ẹ̀ wọ́n máa lẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n náà ni because ọ̀rọ̀ tí everybody ti ń sọ nísìnyí is Monday not Tuesday ìgbà tó débẹ̀ Tuesday tó yẹ kó sọ pé àrítòótọ́ o kì í ṣe Mobad ló lọ treat ní Tuesday o ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́ni tó lọ treat níbẹ̀ o ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ nísìnyí and three nǹkan tèmi tiẹ̀ tún wò ní pé bóyá public lawyer tí everybody ń pariwo yẹn bóyá kí wọ́n gba public lawyer yẹn fún Primeboy because Primeboy need lawyer gan tó máa bá ṣẹjọ́ yẹn seriously although náà Primeboy kò lè lọ sí but kó kàn fi kanta wọn ní nǹkan tèmi kàn rò nìyẹn so that ẹjọ́ yẹn á lè yẹ kúrò lórí Primeboy nǹkan tèmi feel pé ká ṣe òun nìyẹn ṣá that person can talk.
Nǹkan tí ẹ ṣe gan nǹkan tèmi rò ni pé ṣebí Primeboy ní lọ́ọ̀yà àbí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ò ṣiṣẹ́ fún mọ́ ni.
ẹ̀wọ̀n ní lọ́ọ̀yà bọ̀ tí ẹ mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe no ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún but ẹ mọ̀ there are some questions tó yẹ pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn máa fẹ́ béèrè tí lọ́ọ̀yà mi bá nígboyà á lè béèrè ẹ mọ̀ àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà mi wọ́n nígboyà jura wọn lọ ó ti yẹ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ó máa jẹ́ additional fún Primeboy so that àwọn máa lè win case yẹn fún Primeboy mọ̀ pé tí lọ́ọ̀yà bá pé bóyá bíi 4 sí 7 fún Primeboy ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa yẹ kúrò lórí Primeboy ó máa dá padà sórí nọ́ọ̀sì ni wọ́n máa dá ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn padà sórí nọ́ọ̀sì padà ni so nǹkan tí mi ń feel nìyẹn because tí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ò bá dúró dáadáa ṣé mo lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn kì í ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà Primeboy kì í ṣe èèyàn kan ló fẹ́ face láàrin wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣá lọ́ọ̀yà Wùmí wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà family alọ́ba wà bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà so ó pọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn pọ̀ so tí lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn tí Primeboy bá ní bóyá bíi 3 lawyers tó dángájá tó lè fight fún ẹ mọ̀ a lè win case yẹn dáadáa a lè win case yẹn sọ́dọ̀ títí ẹlẹ́mí sọ ìṣe pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ò ṣe kíní dáadáa ó need backup lọ́ọ̀yà Primeboy yẹn need strong backup gan kì í ṣe òun nìkan ló máa face.
lọ́ọ̀yà public lawyer yẹn bó ṣe ń fèsì àwọn bàbá pé káṣírí lè tú síta pé ibi báyìí ni ọ̀rọ̀ lọ á dẹ̀ tún máa help Primeboy láì jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá sì ń fèsì Primeboy nìkan wọn ò ní mọ bí tọ́rọ̀ fẹ́ lọ because nísìn wọ́n fẹ́ shift ọ̀rọ̀ sórí Primeboy kẹ̀dẹ̀ tí ń yẹra then tán bá ṣọ́ra wọ́n á shift ẹ̀ sórí nurse but nísìn public lawyer yẹn òun ló máa fẹ́ dúró pé òkè mo dúró gidigba ibi kíbi báyìí kí n ju ọwọ́ mi sí màá jù síbẹ̀ bó ṣe máa help Primeboy náà ló máa tún máa wò ní pé kí ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ òun ló máa gbé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ jáde because bàbá ń sìn mí sọ pé bàbá ò dìde o but nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn ni pé a máa fẹ́ wò ní pé ṣé bàbá bí lọ sẹ́wọ̀n so lọ́ọ̀yà ní láti dúró pé kóun wà neutral nínà wípé bó ṣe ń ṣe pẹ̀lú Primeboy bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa tú àṣírí jáde pé nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láì jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lè mú kéèsì ẹ̀kan dànù kan náà ò ṣe mọ́ so kíyàn rò wò.
exactly nǹkan tó mi wò nìyẹn ó nídìí what is it called ó nídìí bóyá bíi lọ́ọ̀yà bóyá bíi méjì sí kọ́kọ́ fi backup lọ́ọ̀yà Primeboy tó ti wà lẹ́tẹ̀lẹ́tẹ̀lẹ̀ tó bá ti rí lọ́ọ̀yà gidi ó máa jẹ kúrò lórí Primeboy ó máa padà sí orí nọ́ọ̀sì so tí nọ́ọ̀sì ò bá ti jáde báyìí àwo fight fún nọ́ọ̀sì kò sí ìdókòwò pẹ̀lú nọ́ọ̀sì tí ó ti yé ìgbà tí nọ́ọ̀sì ò ti bọ́ta wá ṣàlàyé pé nǹkan báyìí ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́ni tóun lọ treat inú ilé bóyá òun ló lọ ṣe ẹ̀bá mi Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ bóyá òun ló lọ treat Wùmí ní tó fi ní court ní ìsìn àmọ́ pé Wùmí ní court ṣé mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ pé Wùmí ní court ní inú ọ̀rìn ní tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé Wùmí ní court òun náà ó wound ṣé ó yẹ yín bóyá Wùmí ló lọ treat ní àmọ́ títí nọ́ọ̀sì nìyẹn tó bá òun kó sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá òun kó má sọ̀rọ̀ kò sí tó kọ̀ wá nọ́ọ̀sì kò bá lọ sí jail town kò sí tó kọ̀ wá lórí yẹn tí wípé ká wá as much as possible ká tiẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kọ́ tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ yẹ kúrò lórí Prime tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bá fi lè yẹ kúrò lórí Primeboy ó máa help case yẹn láti dé court ó ti yẹ yín ó máa help case yẹn láti dé court ó máa wò pé ok Primeboy ò tẹ̀lé wọn lọ́dẹ padà so how did you know that Primeboy was the one that killed Mobad with your explanation ìgbà tí ò ti tẹ̀lé wọn lọ́dẹ padà nǹkan tẹ́mi fíìl nìyẹn.
all right because nǹkan tí excuse táwọn èèyàn tó ń mú dání ni wípé because baba Mohbad kò ní gbà wípé kí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé kí ó shift sórí àdúrà kó shift sórí Darosha èmi ò believe in that me I don't believe in that because baba has rightly said wípé anybody tó bá ti yí lé lórí ó yí lé lórí yẹn that he doesn't care he said he doesn't care so èmi ò mọ bí táwọn ti wá rí narrative.
with ìyá Mobad yìí.
let me tell you I'm not having it in mind wípé baba is working with ìyá Mobad I don't want to accept that baba is not working with ìyá Mobad Èkìtì ni máa yẹn and he will prove his Èkìtì.
Madam Coffee èmi ò sọ pé bàbá ń work pẹ̀lú ìyá Mobad yìí.
no ẹ sọ pé you said with ìyá Mobad so you said with ìyá Mobad ṣebí bàbá no kí ni ìyá Mobad sọ fún wa ìyá Mohbad ní àwọn máa lọ fi egun òtòlò tó nínú ilé pé àwọn máa lọ tẹsẹ̀ lébọ̀ àwọn máa lọ pe family jọ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ so that means pé bàbá Mohbad máa work with ìyá Mohbad ó máa accept pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad nìyẹn so bàbá Mohbad said no that is not he cannot accept that so bàbá said he will stand alone so gbogbo narrative wípé àwọn legal team wípé they have even accepted wípé tó tán pé in fact I don't know where some people are even getting their narratives from ẹlòmíì máa conclude in his mind tó dẹ̀ máa gbé jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ wípé bí bó ti ṣe rí nìyẹn no àwa lè máa rò bẹ́ẹ̀ pé tó bá wá lọ rí báyẹn ńkọ́ tó bá lọ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ńkọ́ ó mà dá pé bàbá Mohbad máa gbàbọ̀ kò yẹ ká tí wàá conclude ẹ̀ ní public ṣó ti yẹ yín because bàbá ti sọ pé òun ò ní gbà. yes.
Madam Coffee ẹ kálẹ́ mà ẹ má bínú ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ wọ ọ̀rẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
vengeance ló yẹ kó sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá vengeance dẹ̀ busy ṣá.
mo mọ̀ pé vengeance wà ń bẹ.
ó yẹ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
ẹ gbọ́ Madam Coffee ṣáà lè ṣe ìyàwó mi fóun kò lẹ́nu.
ẹ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ Primeboy tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ gbé lórí Primeboy kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé lórí Primeboy.
ṣé rí Yẹmí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní sùúrù náà let me tell you wọn ò lè gbé lórí Primeboy let me tell ṣé rí lọ́ọ̀yà Primeboy no be ṣeré lọ́ọ̀yà kò sí bọ́n ṣe máa ṣe rẹjọ́ yẹn kò sí bọ́n ṣe máa ṣe rẹjọ́ yẹn tó ṣe máa gbé lórí Primeboy.
àpapọ̀ pé lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀gúdọ̀ ní ogún wọn lè gbé lórí Primeboy. tí bàbá Mohbad gan bá fẹ́ sign pé kó lọ tẹ ẹsẹ̀ lé bọ́ ẹ kó gbé lórí àdúrà ọ̀ orí Darosha ọ̀ kó dẹ̀ gbé lórí nurse bọ́ lórí Primeboy wọn ò lè gbé lórí Primeboy. Madam Coffee ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ high court ni mo ní tí wọ́n bá kọ́kọ́ wọnú ibẹ̀ ṣẹ́rí Wùnmí yẹn kí wọ́n lọ sè ní Odò Ògbólú tó bá wọnú ibẹ̀ ó máa parẹ́ mọ́ nínú kò ní rántí nǹkan kan mọ́ left right center ni any lawyer ló máa dìde ló máa béèrè questions ẹ̀ initially wọ́n ti make it known pé Primeboy ò tẹ̀lé àwọn délé Mohbad ò kú sí show kò kú sínú mọ́tò and he was LD tó fi délé ṣẹ́rí yẹn lásán ó ti yọ Primeboy kúrò Primeboy tó wá send message tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ Mohbad ṣe léṣe tó send message jẹ́ pé mo fẹ́ wá gbé báàgì mi àti ìyàwó wa tarapa òní ṣoríire tó bá tún ṣe nǹkan tó ti ṣe fọ́kọ mi lánàá ọkọ mi ò tí gbádùn wàá kọ sínú message bẹ́ẹ̀ you only said don't come now kí ni yẹn mean kí lẹ ṣe lọ́wọ́ tó fi ní don't come now ó yẹ kó kí fún Primeboy lórí text message ní pé ìwọ wo after what you have done to my husband do you know the pain he's going through now do you know where he is now ìgbà yẹn ló máa fi mọ̀ pé yes lóòótọ́ o Primeboy ṣe léṣe ṣètúwárí IPO ní tó ló bleed profusely yẹn òun náà ṣì máa wá ó ṣe máa pè é ibi tó ti rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ti build profusely òun náà máa wá sọ tiẹ̀ kẹ́rí unless tí wọ́n bá tó bá dilé ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ kó lọ sí high court kò síbi tí wọ́n fẹ́ yẹ sí Wunmi will go down àdúrà will go down Darosha will go down spending will go down pápánbárẹ̀ orí tí gbogbo ọmọ wa dilé òun lórí nurse ẹ má wà surprise o tí spending bá wà in conjunction with all these things because ìwọ nurse olóòrí Mohbad rí wọ́n jẹ́ ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ǹdẹ́ pé o wá treat Mohbad báwo ló ṣe wá mọ̀ pé Mohbad ọ̀nlẹ̀ tó bá yẹ pé ìwọ o àti spending àti Wùnmí lẹ́jọ́ ṣe kí ni lẹ́jọ́ pàdé àpòpọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó lè dì lórí Primeboy kò sí bí wọ́n ṣe lè ṣe kò sí ó sọ wọ́n ní kóòtù tọkọ ẹni lọ́wọ́ can you kill your husband ó ní no ó ní show bleed ó ní kò jẹ̀jẹ̀ kékeré so ibi tọ́lọ́pàá ti wá rẹ́jẹ̀ tó ń tú aṣọ ṣé wàá rí Fọláṣadé ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn ò ní pọ̀ because fídíò ti wà tó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Yẹmi ẹni sùúrù ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ṣẹ́rí irọ́ tí Wùnmí pa yẹn Wùnmí fi irọ́ cover irọ́ ṣẹ́rí kò síbi tí Wùnmí kò sí nǹkan tí Wùnmí lè sọ ẹgbàá bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tí Wùnmí lè sọ tí Wùnmí tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ó ti jẹ̀bi tó bá ní kò ń sọ báyìí ó jẹ̀bi tó bá sọ síbẹ̀ yẹn ó jẹ̀bi tó bá sọ síbí ó jẹ̀bi now ẹ mọ kò ní court yẹn ò deep kò ṣe kinní kan tó ń sọ yẹn torí pé kò fẹ́ kí wọ́n establish wípé wọ́n jà wípé òun àti ẹ̀ jà kò fẹ́ establish kò fẹ́ jẹ́ kó fa pé wọ́n jà nínú ilé kò fẹ́ kán mú jáde ló ṣe cover bẹ̀ yẹn tó sì wá tún stand lé lórí tó ní ó bóun sùn ó ṣe gbókẹ́ni tó bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ló wá tún kú ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ni tó fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sùn ṣó ti ó ń wá escape route but kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó lè sọ tó lè fi ìgbà rẹ̀ lẹ̀ kò síbi tó lè sá pamọ́ sí àtọ̀ ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn irọ́ kan wà
kò sí because
àwọn irọ́ kan wà tẹ́ bá pa ẹ̀ jẹ lọ bọ̀ ṣeré lè kò sí irọ́ tó lè pàṣẹ kò sí.
Already àdúrà ti sọ fún wọn nípa pé there was a fight between Wunmi and Mobad ó wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ àdúrà pé ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ àti Primeboy ó lóun ò witness ẹ̀ so then how do you know only Cynthia told me Cynthia náà wá jáde wá kàńtẹ̀ pé òun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún níbo lòun ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún because Cynthia told me yeah, you must give court evidence in the court fair, not all this verbal talk and so evidence you have to show evidence.
God bless you God that tún bless yín share evidence tẹ́ dárúkọ yẹn is the key evidence is power evidence is key ní high court kò ń ṣe corona inquest tọkàn sọ ọjà tó ń sọ jákàjáká tí yẹn sọ pé ìyá bàbá Mohbad tẹ̀ ló lọ sí kinní kan tó dẹ̀ ní evidence to prove it.
lórí ìtẹ́ fẹ́ máa blame lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá Mohbad ẹgbẹ́ yẹn sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan pé wọ́n ti wà bí wọ́n fẹ́ compromise kò sí gbogbo èèyàn bẹ̀. If you tẹ́ bá mọ nǹkan tó take to become a SAN tó ti ń deal pẹ̀lú government, SAN Shittu is not a small lawyer, small SAN ní Nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kò ní káwa ta tó wá ń jà fún dọ́tí ká máa fẹnu tẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ̀ máa yẹn. Tẹ́ bá fẹnu tẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ̀ máa yẹn títí yín bá pọ̀ jù táwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ bá ní kó àwùjọ á gbé kèsì bàbá yìí lẹ̀ kò sí ẹni tó máa gbà ṣé ṣàjàmbélẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé lọ sí high court. Let them stop. We should stop káyé máa bu ẹnu àtẹ́lu márùn yìí mọ́. Kò ṣe inú bẹ̀ yẹn lẹ ti máa ríṣẹ́ Shittu. That court is too low pé kí ṣùgbọ́n wọn kì í interrogate èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ no. Mo pray lọ́jọ́ kan kéèyàn kan ẹni àwa táwa bí because I have been there. Ẹ mọ nígbà tí wọ́n ṣe case Genesis pastor left right center ló ń bèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó tó stage kan gan tó jẹ́ pastor gan kò ẹ mọ kéèyàn máa ká lólu láti sọ̀rọ̀ ká má ti wá sọ àwọn ọmọ rédèrè àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́rẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́rẹ́ mo sọ fún yín pé ní first day tó bá kọ́kọ́ wá síbẹ̀ they are not going home because ọ̀rọ̀ wọn máa contradict. Wọn ò lè ti lórí Primeboy has no case but the lawyer just need to ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kí ni ó gbọ́dọ̀ fi òdodo múlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn kí wọ́n tó dé high court. Òun iṣẹ́ tí lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe tó dẹ̀ ṣe débi pé ó ní kí wọ́n gbé Wùnmí wá kọ́dọ̀ wá kojú ara wọn. That man is really doing a good job for Primeboy. Sherry spending kò ṣe ẹ̀yẹn tẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ pity. Jíde bá mi ní o nọ́ọ̀sì ní o kí wọ́n mú nọ́ọ̀sì lọ́la tí ìyẹn bá jáde lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ó yẹ káwa ara íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ó yẹ ká mú ìbọn látòrí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì ká fi ìyẹn pa ní ká pa ìyá ìdànù látòrí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì because wọ́n ń pè wọ́n ní ìsìtorí wọ́n ti gba owó wọ́n ti gbàbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ jáde wọ́n fi wọ́n lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé ẹ má wọrí ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá débẹ̀ kó lọ sọ fún wọn pé Mohbad lòún gún lábẹ́rẹ́ tó bá débẹ̀ kó lọ bá wọn sọ ṣẹ́rí toxicology tí wọ́n ṣe gan doctor tó ní kó wá defend ẹ̀ toxicology tó ní kó wá defend ṣẹ́yìn rí kó wá because wọ́n rí pàṣírí àwọn ti tú wọ́n rí pàṣírí àwọn ẹ̀rí tẹ́tẹ̀lẹ́ ní small thing Wùnmí á ní wait for the result wait for the autopsy any small thing á ní go to the station ẹgbà station lọ tẹ́ bá evidence because iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ṣe lẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yẹn jẹ́ ti wá fail toxicology go lè wá sí court láti wá defend tó bá dé ohun yẹn á wá kóòtù ju kóòtù lọ kàn ṣe corona court tá wà yìí lower court lélẹ́lẹ́ ò ń ṣe court evidence àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni láti compile everything to send to the Attorney General Attorney General kó tó ṣe kí ni kó tó send ẹ̀ sí main court. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí mo kàn máa bẹ̀ we should just stop ká bẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa ká stop láti máa bu ẹnu àtẹ́lu SAN Shittu kó stop gbogbo kínní wọn ní àníìdí ẹ this time around àníìdí ẹ ó yẹ kí wọ́n bí Darosha ṣe parọ́ mọ́ bàbá ó yẹ kí wọ́n bẹ wọn nídìí gbogbo yẹn nǹkan ẹyọkan ní Darosha máa fi finish ààrẹ ó gbà tó ẹ fi gbogbo yẹn lẹ̀ ó dìgbà tó bá dé ọmọ high court tó bá dé criminal court wọn àwọn èèyàn tí ìmọ̀ kankan tó wà lẹ́ fún wọn. ẹ ṣe gan ni Modern Coffee.
ẹni tó ń bú Shittu o kò sẹ́ni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí Shittu.
ẹ ṣe gan ni
wọn.
thank you so much thank you for that
Odùmọ̀sù là ń sọ Odùmọ̀sù tó
kò sí ọ̀kan tó kú Shittu náà kò sí ọ̀kan tó kú Shittu.
ẹ ṣe gan ni
Odùmọ̀sù là ń sọ Odùmọ̀sù.
God protection àtòdùmọ̀sù àti SAN Shittu they are all working together tó ti yẹ yẹn jọ àtòdùmọ̀sù o àti SAN Shittu ẹjọ.
vengeance ṣe wà
àǹtí Yẹmí ààbù SAN Shittu àti Odùmọ̀sù ààbù ń sọ ni àwa kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ tiwa ni ààbù wọn rárá.
vengeance ò sí gbọ́dọ̀ pé network vengeance wà òkè bólú àti fẹ́ kálẹ̀. bólú àti fẹ́. bólúwa ti fẹ́ ṣe wà ń bẹ̀. Network vengeance ló drop vengeance. Vengeance,
Hello.
you have the floor, vengeance.
Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you very much, Madam Comfy. Thank you all the panelists. Thank you the commenters. God bless you all for everything you are doing for Mobad. God bless you for standing tall for this justice. God bless you for being unrelenting, unswayed, undismantled for this cause of justice. We shall not labor in vain in the mighty name of Jesus. For the audio recording that was played, Madam Comfy, it was obvious that there was high level of inconsistency in what Wunmi has said. There were a lot of irregularities in testament of Wunmi at the coroner court. Wunmi was lucky that coroner court was not a high court. Wunmi was lucky that coroner court lacked the power to send Wunmi to prison. If not, you and I today, we will not be here still chanting justice for Mobad. Wunmi would have been thrown into prison, and you and I would have had the necessary peace we deserve, and justice would have been served. There were a lot of lacuna, lot of loopholes in that jargons that Wunmi said in that coroner inquest. At a point, Wunmi was dodging the questions like a soldier dodging the bullets at the war front. At a point, Wunmi became a magician, trying to do hula baloo to deceive and to distract the coroner inquest magistrate. Everything Wunmi has said so far at that coroner inquest has shown clearly and categorically that the hands of Wunmi Adebanjo were full with Mobad blood. Everything Wunmi has said in that coroner has proven beyond reasonable doubt that Wunmi orchestrated the killing of Ileoluwa Aloba, also known as Mobad. Wunmi is so senseless. Wunmi is not really smart. I must tell you, Wunmi is so empty. The coroner court is not a criminal court. Coroner court is a fact-finding mission. I tried to analyze it the last time I spoke on one of the platforms. Coroner court is to give you the open check, and they will ask you, write any amount you want in that check. Coroner court is like uncultivated farmland. They will tell you as a farmer, go to that land and cultivate it. Coroner court is not for anybody to juxtapose you, or to criticize you, or to prove you wrong, or to tell you that you are lying. No. It is a court that you can do and say anything you want. In fact, Wunmi could say it was Iya Mobad that killed Mobad in that coroner court, and yet they will allow both Iya Mobad and Wunmi to go home because it was not meant to send anybody to prison. So, coroner court was just a testing water. Criminal court is where the show is going to go down. Criminal court is like a WrestleMania in WWE. It is not a Raw. It is not a SmackDown. It is a WrestleMania in WWE. Criminal court is your gagbatabata for them all. Coroner court is a child play compared to criminal court, where the show is going to go down. People should not be too hasty. As much as you and I, we want justice, but we cannot run faster than the destiny. We cannot walk faster than the work clock. We cannot be hasty beyond the system that has been set up to take events occurring one after the other. We should not be hasty to be condemning the legal team of Baba Joseph Aloba. We should not be hasty to be saying they are not doing anything. Even if you have 200 lawyers, all of them cannot talk at the same time in Corona Court. Have you ever seen Femi Falana in Corona Court? No. But what happened to our own Shitu? He has been going there to show that it is internally committed to the cause of justice for Mobad, also known as Ileoluwa Aloba. Falana is preparing himself for the big event, which is a criminal court. And that is what Shitu is also doing too. Shitu is saving his energy because you cannot have a lion coming into a domain and start fighting. Lions are meant to fight in a jungle. Shitu is going to show what material is made up when he gets to criminal court. Nobody has become a son overnight. It took so much years of consistency. It took so much years of sacrifice. It took so much years of dedication for one to become a son. Son is not gotten through the window. It's not gotten on a platter of gold. It takes so much to become a son. It's not just a lawyer. It's a son in his profession. That is, he's a don in a profession he has chosen. I would also like to state, Shitu is not a lawyer to Primeboy. Primeboy has his own lawyer. It is not the work of Shitu to defend Primeboy, either in Corona Court or in criminal court. It is the job of lawyer employed by Primeboy to defend him in Corona Court and also at Corona Court and at High Court. And the last time I checked, Baba was never gunning for Primeboy. In all the interview Baba has done, he has never mentioned Primeboy to be the one that killed his son. He has never made that reference. So it is quite shocking that some of us will say they are planning to put it on Primeboy. We thank God that Baba Mobad and Iya Mobad have not come together. Maybe if they had come together, it would have been easy to push that narrative that they are planning to put it on Primeboy. So that narrative, in my opinion, is totally wrong. Baba is not ready to put anything on the Primeboy. Neither is anybody. The only people that are calling for the head of Primeboy are Iya Mobad, Folashade, Wumi, Darosha, and Spending. Those are the enemies of Primeboy, not Babaloba, and not legal team of Babaloba. Everybody knows that Primeboy hands are clean in the pie of Mobad. Everybody knows that Primeboy was a coincidental damage or witness in all these events that happened about the death of Mobad. Nobody is saying it was Primeboy that killed Mobad, except those that I mentioned before. Babaloba and the legal team, they know who they are gunning for. They know who killed Mobad, and you are going to see them releasing all their arsenal on Wumi City Adebanjo and other co-conspirators in that house when they get to criminal court. As far as I'm concerned, Primeboy hands are clean and he does not have anything to worry about. The only thing Primeboy needs to worry about is Wumi and his cohorts, because they are gunning for him, not Babaloba. The way I see it, when this case gets to criminal court, this game will become a handicap match for those of us that used to watch WWE. When they say something is an handicap match, so it's either one person against two person, or two person against three person. This game is going to be a game between Wumi and those that I mentioned against Babaloba and Primeboy. So the way I see it, Primeboy and Babaloba will likely be on the same side, while Wumi and the rest will be on another side. So please, don't throw Babaloba and legal team under the bus because of Primeboy. Babaloba never said it was Primeboy, or I never planned to pin anything on Primeboy. I want us to be focused on our commonest enemy, which is Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo. She killed Mobad from all indications. Everything is out there. Everything is so clear. Everything is crystal clear. Wunmi silenced Mobad for the properties and monies of Mobad that were stuck in their accounts and in their domain. That's why she killed Mobad. There's no point trying to do the narrative. God will bless us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vengeance. You have really said well. That is how it is. Wunmi pa Mobad because of his wealth. Ole gbangba. Thank you so much. Who is the next person? Temi Ọlọ́run. Temi ọmọ Ọlọ́run. Or the other person. JJ Boys. Abi JJ Boss. Jenny. Temi ọmọ Ọlọ́run, are you there? Kí ló táwọn èèyàn kì í fi ń sí ní kinní báyìí náà? Thank you so much. Thank you, Aláyọ̀ ni mi ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you so much. Jenny.
Sorry, I didn't know I'm there. Oh, sorry.
Yes, you're already
I'm busy
here.
at the moment. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Comfy.
Okay, you
sorry.
are busy.
Not for now. Yeah, Emma Binu.
Jenny Boss. Jenny Boss, are you there? Ṣé wà ń bẹ̀? You are not there. Okay. So it's like I'm going to read Primeboy's Darosha's testimony. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ka testimony Darosha in case those of us that you have not been briefed about what Darosha said at the coroner inquest the last time he went to coroner inquest. So I'm going to be reading it so that we can just listen once more. Okay, so let me start by reading it. Please, are we here? Are we here? I want to see your comments. Should I continue? Okay, go ahead. All right. Okay. Now, Darosha. I was Mobad's PA, and he was also my nephew because his mom is my sister. I was the one that used to organize and bring shows for him, and I usually got my percentage from there. I followed him to all the shows he attended. On the day of the Korodu show, it was me, Primeboy, Wunmi, Mobad, Liam, Spending, and OG, Mobad's photographer, that were in the car. We all went to show together. After Mobad performed, he told me he wasn't feeling comfortable with the environment again and that he wanted to go home. I tried to persuade him to wait for the other artists to perform, but he refused. He gave me and Adura his ATM card to withdraw some cash because of his fans that would surround the car when we were leaving. We got 100,000 from a POS. As we were coming back, it was from afar that I saw Mobad and Primeboy scuffling and arguing. Immediately, Primeboy saw me. He ran away from the scene. Mobad was so angry and was shouting, "That's why would we allow that? Why would we allow Primeboy to injure him?" Few drops of blood were coming out of his hand. Few drops of blood. Now, I tried to calm Mobad down, that Primeboy was his friend and that they would settle. We left the show and went home. As we were going home, Wunmi and Mobad had a misunderstanding as we were going home in the car. I don't really know the cause of their arguments, but you were all in the car, but you don't know. But Wunmi was telling Mobad that why would he be fighting with Primeboy? We got home at about 12 a.m. When it was 2 a.m., left and went to my house. Okay, I left and went to my house. When I got to my house, I called Mobad to tell him I was home, but he didn't pick. I called Adura too, he didn't pick. Okay. That 2 a.m. So that 2 a.m. was on Monday, abi? Monday morning. When I got home, when it was 2 a.m., I left. I went to my house. When I got to my house, I called Mobad. He didn't pick. I called Adura too. He didn't pick. Excuse me. I went to sleep. When it was daybreak, Monday morning, and I woke up, I called again. Nobody picked my call. I wanted to ask if the mechanic that wanted to repair Mo's car showed up. When no one picked my call, I called the mechanic and he told me, okay, so I called the mechanic and he told me he was at the house. I asked if he saw Mobad and he said no. In the morning he did not see Mobad. Yet the mechanic wanted to work on Mobad's car, but he did not see Mobad. Throughout Monday, nobody picked my call. On Tuesday morning, at around 11:30 a.m., they called me that Mobad was convulsing. So, meaning that on Monday morning, Mobad was gone, but he doesn't want to say it. You know that he said in the car, he tried to put down one, he tried to suppress that information, that what they were discussing in the car, I don't know it. I don't know what they were discussing in the car. Okay, this one too, he tried to suppress it, but still, from his narratives, we understand that throughout on that Monday, nobody picked his call. Everywhere was quiet. He cannot talk with Mobad. That means Mobad has been silenced. Okay, let us continue. When no one picked my call, I called the mechanic and he told me he was at the house. I asked him if he saw Mobad and he said no. Throughout Monday, nobody picked my call. On Tuesday morning at around 11:30 a.m., they called me that Mo was convulsing. After a nurse injected him, I told them to take him to the hospital. After a while, Mo's photographer called me that they were at the hospital and Mo had passed away. I quickly rushed to the hospital. When I got there, I saw a lot of crowd. I went in and saw the nurse that injected Mobad, crying. I saw Mobad's body. They already put cotton wool on his nostrils and ears. I was shocked. How can Mobad died? I was shocked. How can Mobad died? I was not convinced that Mobad died. So I remember there was a hospital very close to his house. I remember that there was a hospital very close to his house. In all these stories now, Darosha was trying to exonerate himself.